Assalamu alaikum and howdy everyone. My name is Nabila Rahma. I am 18 years old. I attend school in West Sumatra, and today I can't wait to share with you all one of my favorite tall tales from when I was a child. It is about the best cowboy that has ever lived, and his name was Pecos Bill. Now, Bill, he was born in East Texas and lived there all his life until one day his pa came running out of the house shouting at his ma, "Ma, pack up everything we got. This town's getting way too crowded. We gotta move." And so the next day, Bill's family loaded a wagon with all of their belongings and began their journey heading west to start a new and better life. Now, Bill's family was pretty big with 18 children who all fussed and hollered and caused pure chaos throughout the entire ride. Suddenly, the wagon hit a rock, and Bill came tumbling right out of that wagon. Soon, Bill found himself in the dirt, in the middle of nowhere, on the dusty old plains of Texas. However, Bill was not your typical average baby. He didn't scream nor cry, but continued to crawl in the desert until he met a coyote. Now, this coyote was quite fond of Bill, the small and cute but filthy creature. Eventually, the coyote decided to take Bill home and raise him as one of her own, teaching him how to roam the prairies, to hunt, to run like the wind, to howl at the full moon, and to basically live in the wild like a coyote. Years went by, 18 to be exact, and Bill grew up to be a strong and healthy man. One day, Bill was hunting by the Pecos River until he saw the weirdest and the most unusual thing. It was an animal with 2 heads and 6 feet, only for it turning out to be a horse with a man riding on it, something Pecos Bill has never seen in his life. "Boy," said the man, "what are you doing on the ground with no clothes on?" "Sniffing," said Bill. "I'm a coyote." "No, you are not. You're a man just like me." "No, I'm a coyote." "Son, what makes you think that you are a coyote?" "I have fleas." Lots of men in Texas have fleas, son." However, Bill was not persuaded. He was persistent. He was sure he was a coyote. "The thing is," said the man, "coyotes have big pointed ears and long bushy tails. You don't have one." "Yeah, I do." Bill was sure he had a tail just like every other coyote. Bill searched for his tail, looking over his shoulder and reaching it, but caught nothing. Bill ran to the Pecos River, searching for his reflection of the tail, but saw nothing. At last, Bill came to the realization that he was never a coyote and was a man his whole life. Now, Pecos Bill decided to bid farewell to his 4-legged friends and stayed with the man he met by the Pecos River, who provided him food, a home, life lessons on how to act like a man, and even his very own nickname, Pecos Bill. Pecos Bill had a very difficult time adapting to his new lifestyle. Pecos Bill hated the way clothes just scratched and pulled at his skin. Pecos Bill missed eating meals without the assistance of a plate or a fork. Pecos Bill, he missed running in the grass, one with Mother Nature, without shoes. However, Pecos Bill still tried his best to be what he was all along, a man. One day, Pecos Bill was horse riding when he was attacked by a mountain lion. However, Bill was way too quick for this ferocious feline and hopped onto its back, taming it and riding it like a horse. Another day, Pecos Bill was attacked by a giant rattlesnake who pounced at his heels. But Bill grabbed the rattlesnake, squeezed its neck until the rattlesnake pleaded him to stop. Pecos Bill stopped, but tied the end of the snake's tail and used it as a lasso. With that lasso, he caught a runaway cow, which really impressed the cowboys in town. The cowboys in town really admired how he was so talentful and skillful, even though he was raised in the jungle with by a bunch of animals. However, Pecos Bill was most well known for in horse riding. Pecos Bill has horse rided something no man has ever before, and I bet never will again, a cyclone. One day, Pecos Bill lassoed a cyclone and jumped onto its rip-roaring back. The cyclone was furious. It was a battle between the two, the cyclone spinning furiously trying to knock Bill off his back, while Bill was holding on for dear life. The cyclone spun this way and that way and all across the deserts of Arizona until he was tired. Once the cyclone was tired, the both of them carved a huge canyon in Arizona. And if you guys were to go to Arizona today, you guys will see it. It is called the Grand Canyon and still stands up till this day. And that is one of the most memorable creations of Pecos Bill. The end. Thank you everyone for listening and watching. I think that's all for today. Assalamu alaikum.